YouTube, back at it with another video. Getting my homie right from college, day one. So we want the shadow fade, doesn't want it bald, and he's gonna go with the half moon part for this cut. So right here, I'm just starting it off with a number 1 guard open, just knocking off the loose hairs. I'm just going around keeping everything even, trying not to dig into the scalp, and then I'm going to close that up, and it's going to be a 1 guard close. That's going to be the final length for the top. Alright, so after I've went around with that 1 guard open, I'm going to close the blade, and this is going to get the right lay down for a dark Caesar. It's going to be a number 1, like I said earlier, even all the way around on top and on the sides. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering why you're hearing that fire beat, shout out to my boy Eddie G. Sent me the sample over, so you know I had to drop the track definitely for this fire cut. So right now I'm just knocking down the hairs on the face. You wanted the beard to be even. So we're just laying everything down with the number 1, getting everything even and consistent. Alright, so you wanted the shadow fade, which basically entails it's still going to be some hair on the sides, just not bald. So it kind of gives it a little shadow look to it. So I'm just going with my Wahl cordless seniors with the lever all the way open, no guard. I'm just setting in my guideline on my sides. Sometimes I use this little trick just to kind of finish up the process a little bit quicker. I'm just going around, setting in that first guideline with that no guard open. So once I get that set, I'm going in with a 1.5 guard all the way open. And I'm just going to be fading down. So I'm just knocking out some of that bulk. The more bulk you knock out, the easier the hair is to fade. So you're not having to go into so much hair to fade it down. Once you knock it down to a desired length, that fade, that blend, is going to be easier. It's going to be smoother, a lot cleaner look to the cut. So now I'm closing that lever with that 1.5 guard. I'm just going right underneath where I was fading with the 1.5 open. So like I said, just fading down, taking it 1 guard at a time. That way you get that smooth transition. You have less inconsistencies within your fade. And now I have the 1 guard open, almost a 1.5 close, just a little bit difference in length. I'm going with that 1 guard open, and then I'm going to follow it up with a 1 guard close. guy. He's been, hair cutless for well over a month, maybe even 2 months. He's been waiting for this cut, and he's basically been explaining to me how many bad cuts he's been getting. Barbers not following just the details. Make sure you are clear with your client with what they want. It's their head, not yours. So just make sure you do what they ask. Even if you think another style may look better, if that's what they want, give the customer what they want. So now you're going to see me flip that lever close. Right now I'm just kind of fading the top of the beard, just to have that smooth transition with the blend. And then I'm just going to attack that fade with that one guard close all the way around. Like I said, just notching down, just going, fading down until we get that right consistency. And one thing I would say for new barbers, don't worry about how fast or how slow you finish the cut. You never want to rush the cut. With time, the cuts are going to get faster, but just make sure you just get the basics down pat, and you'll be successful. Right now, you see me going with the zero guard open. I'm going at an angle, just working that bottom line. I'm going at an angle because I don't want to make extra lines that I have to take out with the fade. You're going to see me do the same techniques when I close this lever with the zero guard. Just working at angles with the clipper, just to get that real smooth blend. Now, if you feel like the hair is too high in certain areas, you can, flip that clipper over and lay it down a little bit more. So I got the zero guard open, going with the green, just smoothing it out, just making sure I get that right lay down for the fade. Here, I'm doing a technique called raking. This is where you can basically even out the bulk in the hair and inconsistencies within the fade. And this is a razor comb. It does kind of the same thing, just little tricks and trades that I've learned throughout the years to get that right look. Now here you'll see me with the no guard open, and I'm just raking, just going at an angle, just knocking out any dark spots in the fade. The detailing is what sets you apart. Here I'm just adding some shaving cream to get that extra lay down for the lineup. I'm going to follow it up with a hot towel and facial massager. Women, they go and they get pampered, get their feet done, their nails done. Men, you should have that same experience when you're getting a haircut. So just an added service. Barbers out there, all about it. Barbers who don't want to do it, you're leaving money on the table. So the game's changing, industry's changing. You got to keep up, or you're going to get left behind. So here I'm just adding some holding spray, just so I can get that hair to freeze in place so we get an extra crispy line. That lineup is everything. So with lineups, you want to take your time. You can't put hair back. You can take it off, but you can't put it back. So just be mindful of that. The great thing about barbering, you can make your own signature with every cut that you do. Don't be like any other barber, be yourself. That's what's so great about the industry. You see personality and you see different characteristics with each barber with every cut they do. You can see that white crisp line. This is from prepping the hair, clean scalp, clean hairline. You're gonna get this result every time. So I'm lining up the beard. My guy wasn't sure if he wanted to keep the beard or not. I persuaded him, hey, we're gonna get it right. And just see that crispiness, man. I live for it. Now for every waver cut, or just cuts in general, you know, you want to lay that hair down, just going over it smoothly with my cordless Andis Masters with the lever closed, just laying that hair down, just getting that real polished look, and then I'm just tapping, going back over that line, just going back, knocking any hairs hanging over. That's how you get that hairline to last longer than just a day or two. Also, can't really see on this side, but we wanted the half moon part. Half moons are a lot harder than people realize, but with anything in practice, you know, you're gonna get great at it. Dry shave, this is what makes that beard pop. Very dangerous. Make sure you know your blades and know your angles, and you're gonna love the result. just working on the C curve here, just making sure I'm getting everything consistent, clean, brushing in the hair, put a little bit of wave pomade in just to give that pop to the cut. This is the before, how he came in. This is him now, back in the game. YouTube, if you like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will be posting more heat very soon. Appreciate y'all.